KZ end up with a -5 in a minute?
Hard 30 tonight.
First of all, I don't believe in numbers.
Don't get fooled. Grab a drink, because this is Hangover Time.
Pepas y agua para la seca. Todo el mundo partía en la discoteca. Pepas y agua para la seca. Don't mind me, I'll just practice. I'm practicing. Pepas y agua para la seca. Todo el mundo partía en la discoteca. And then maybe you that shit. Hola, Depot. I'm just practicing. Listen, tonight, light work. Listen. Your leading scorers tonight: Gabe Vincent, Duncan Robinson, Kayla Martin. What does Reggie Miller like to call him? The undrafted, over and over again, because you don't know anything about this team, so you just repeat the same shit. These guys are playoff tested, proven, battle tested. These motherfuckers are in here to win. Fucking listen, man. Listen. My boy just texted me, Dave Friedman. I hope you're watching with your son Ari. I love you guys. Dave just texted me. Again, for the third time in the series, Jason Tatum did not score a field goal in the fourth quarter, and Heat win. Are you guys? Are you kidding me? Are you bring me out, G? Bring me out, G. Listen, we're not good. Ain't a bunch of popping circumstance for this shit tonight. Like, are y'all kidding me? Like, light work. Like what?
Alf, I don't know if you realize this, but Jovic and Yurt have more fourth quarter field goals than
why we
Tatum
on the bottom?
the entire
Bon,
series.
why we on the bottom?
Wait,
because Brad's not here.
Let me fit. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. I don't like how G did that. I don't like how G did that. You suspect for that.
I didn't
Suspect for that. No.
Give me that stat. To finish what you were saying, Yurt and Jovic have what?
He has a point. Yurt and Jovic have more fourth quarter field goals in this series than Jason Tatum.
Bitches played 2.5 minutes.
Look at that. Look at that.
Solid gold minutes.
Solid gold, like a dance.
I'm Alphonse Sidney, aka Alf954. Welcome into Miami Heat Beat Postgame Show Hangover Time. If you're watching live on Twitch, God bless you. And on Sunday night, thank you for joining us. Go ahead, subscribe. Let's have a hype train. We don't need to get too hyped. There's nothing to get that hyped about. I've been sleepy since about midway through the third quarter of this motherfucker.
Yes.
It was hard for me to stay awake. I've been drinking since 2 o'clock. It was a weird Sunday. Things happen. I'm not sure how it got to where it got to, but I don't need to get into my personal life.
That's what the Celtics are saying.
Stay out of my goddamn business. But we're here now.
Gabe is with the NBA TNT crew.
Oh, that's good. That's adorable.
I'm sorry. Finish
If
your
you're
words.
watching the replay on YouTube, thank you very much. Make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button, because you might have gone to sleep in the third quarter like I wanted to and want to see how the shit finished out. Let me tell you, they gave up. Yeah. They quit. And I'm not talking about how they quit when they were just getting punched in the fucking mouth, and you saw these soft motherfuckers quit. Jason Tatum, Jalen. Listen, I'm losing respect for you, Jalen. Jalen, you was my mans, bro. Like, I'm losing respect for you. You got punched in the mouth and y'all quit. Y'all quit. I watched you quit. And then I watched your coach enter the fourth quarter down 30 points and quit. Down 2-0 in a series. Quit. Basically say, we don't want the finals.
Yeah.
We are acquiescing. We know that we're not good enough anymore. I watched this team quit. So listen, if you didn't watch the whole game and you're trying to figure out exactly what happened, listen, thank you for joining. Thank you for watching the YouTube replay. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And if you're listening to the podcast tomorrow morning or late tonight on your way to work, thank you. We love you because that's where we make all of our money. What a beautiful night, y'all. I mean, easy breezy Sunday. Siobhan, how was your Sunday?
I'm gonna keep it real with you, Chief. I'm watching Gabe smile and talk and say words. My Sunday's been great. It's been marvelous.
Hey, watching Gabe Vincent on TV.
It's just been a great day. I did some
Marquee player.
Marquee player.
How was your Sunday, Tim?
I mean, listen, went to the dog park, went to Whole Foods.
Okay.
Watched the starters sit the whole fourth. I mean, they just got to rest.
Coach Lou, Saucy Takes. How was your Sunday? Was it easy breezy?
Oh man, it's been easy breezy, man. I got me a little Terraflu here because I'm sick. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm just.
My man
let me
even
put
make a
that back
drink.
now.
My man even make a drink himself some Theraflu.
No, man,
Brian,
that shit. Hey, man, we got to clear up the
Say the
sinus,
H.
man, because.
Brian Goins,
Terraflu,
Giancarlo Navas, co-founder of the Heat Beat, 10 years in the game. Listen,
Woo.
how was y'all Sunday?
Yeah, man. I actually missed part of the first half because I was at a comedy show that I bought tickets for, not thinking the Heat would make it this far.
That first half
still
was a
went-
comedy show.
Yeah, honestly,
Yeah.
I don't know what had more
We watched
jokes.
the same
Celtic
shit you did.
offense or what I just watched. If you guys are friends of Practical Jokers, I got to see Joe from Practical Jokers. He was funny, but holy shit, the stuff that we were doing on the court, Jimmy Butler in that timeout, taunting and shit, bro. I think that's the winner for tonight.
Oh, man.
G, how did you enjoy the Mike Muscala minutes?
Damn.
Let me tell you something. I take so much joy in watching these motherfuckers fall apart. I love the shots of the bench of Rob Williams' hand in his head. I love that halftime. They asked Joe Mazzulla, what was the message at halftime? He said, all our guys were smiling. They're happy.
Yeah, they were.
He's the worst. Oh my
That's the
God. I'm
worst.
so
That's
sick
horrible.
of him. I'm
He's
so
horrible.
sick of
Well,
him
hold on,
not
wait a
wanting to
second.
own up to
That's
coaching.
not fair because who wouldn't be happy they're about to go on vacation to Mexico? Like they're
Yeah.
thrilled.
Okay.
They're like, oh,
Hey,
we're
hey.
getting
And he
out
just
for
got paid
fun.
too. They can't even
It's
fire
it's
him.
Alf fucking hilarious, bro. I love it.
G, do you have the water you're drinking?
I do.
I just want to know it. Listen, like I said,
I'm drinking.
easy breezy. You ain't gonna get me hyped up tonight. You ain't gonna get me my pressure up. I just want to know what everybody's drinking. I want to know your player of the game. I want to know why it's Gabe Vincent. Let's go. Before we go any further, one of the things I was going to start this post-game show with is an admonishment of Heat fans. And honestly, I know everyone keeps getting on me saying I'm too mean to Heat fans, all this stuff. I'm too mean to Heat fans. I'm not talking about Heat fans on Twitter because a lot of times I get bogged down in the Twitter shit. I am admonishing Heat fans in the arena tonight. And thank you guys for showing up. Like they were there at tip-off. They left halfway through the fourth quarter because why would you stay? Listen,
Sunday night.
I wouldn't stay in traffic for Luke Cornett.
Hell no.
Personally, I'm not chilling in traffic for Luke Cornett, so I get it.
Who?
But yeah, exactly. But you guys booed Grant Williams. Y'all should have cheered him every time he came in the game. Standing ovation for that motherfucker. If I was there, I'd be like, "Thank you, Grant. Thank you, Grant. Diabetes. I would have stood and cheered for that motherfucker. Anyway, yeah, G, please.
The music
This
keeps getting louder. I
Oh,
don't understand why this
It's
keeps happening.
literally at 1%. It's at 1%.
It
wasn't even
It's
a
not
3
even-
yet.
Oh, you mean Heat chances to get to the finals? Oh,
It's not even that it gets too loud. It like gets distorted. Like I don't know what is happening. Like your shit is fucked up. Bond, who is your player of the game? Let's go.
you can't read out the thing. Say, don't ask me who my player of the game is. I don't know what we're doing.
Oh, my
here.
bad.
We are frosted, baby.
Go ahead, let's
More points than Jason and Jalen combined tonight. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Who is your player of the game?
11 for 14, 6 for 9 for 3.
Shamar Moore.
Gabe Vincent.
Straight back.
G.
That's
Who is
it.
your player of the game?
My player of the game was Shakira. I don't know if you saw her at the game today.
Hey, whenever.
I mean, listen, player.
Whenever.
Let me tell you something.
Bond. Nope, G, you can't say nothing. Bond, whenever.
Whatever.
Brian,
Nope.
who is your player?
Don't ruin it. Don't ruin it, G. Don't ruin it.
I allowed to take
Who
your
said Alf
favorite.
can't read? He's ready for a Celtics coaching job.
Alf, hey.
Oh my goodness.
I can do what that motherfucker does all day long. It's about mindset. Anyway, go ahead, Brian.
Can I take your player of the game? Because I know who it's gonna be. I'm gonna have to go with it. It's Duncan, man. Duncan Robinson, man. This dude, all he does is make threes, plays hard on defense, gives you quality minutes off the bench, and then when he subs out, then you got another white shooter, Max Strus, coming right behind him like he's, I don't know, man. He's just amazing. This team produces so many quality bucket getters from Gabe, Duncan, before we even get to any of the starters. Like, come on, guys. Like, this team can do it all. They're going to go up, win this series in 4 games, send Boston on the quickest flight they can get from Miami to Cancun. And then we're gonna have a whole week off, 10 days off until the finals, and we play the Nuggets. Hopefully, if that's what we
Hopefully Kevin Love gets his shit together in the
Brian,
morning.
he'll be out for 2 weeks.
Just don't call him another white shooter. That's all. I just don't.
Yeah, true.
Everything
I'm sorry.
Everything else was.
Hey,
fine.
Brian, you didn't even say the craziest part about Duncan today. He passed LeBron for Heat's all-time leading 3-point getter.
Is that so?
He's number 1 on the list, passing LeBron.
I've never loved
and y'all
Duncan
wanted
more.
him gone.
Braun could never.
I never loved Duncan more.
Okay, guys, yes.
I think he's shooting over 50% from 3 in the 4th quarter now. He was at 50% entering this game. He's over that now, I believe.
Duncan is better than LeBron.
Right. In the playoffs for his career, he is 50% in the 4th quarter.
I believe he's a better playoff shooter than Ray Allen for the Heat.
But listen, all that is well and good, but could you imagine the 2nd round pick we could have got for him instead? Saucy takes Coach Lou.
They could have traded 5 second-round picks for Jay Crowder. I mean,
what are we doing, guys? Jay Crowder was for the taking. So, my player of the game, it was going to be Gabe because I called it on the pregame show. I said he was going to have himself a day-to-day. Today was going to be a Gabe Vincent show. But I'm a pivot in honor of Pops, in honor of this Theraflu. You feel me? I'm a pivot to Caleb Martin, man, because he's been nothing short of fucking spectacular. Outplaying both the Jays every day, all day. And the Celtics look like they're on their way to Cancun and their flight just had a layover in Miami. So thank you.
Exactly.
Listen, y'all, did you watch these motherfuckers quit? Like the heart soul, like
early on.
So here, so my player of the game is Robinson, of course, out here looking like Magic John. I'm not even talking about the fucking points. Out here just dishing that shit to fucking band with the one hand and fucking
that shit was cute.
Listen,
that shit was cute.
What the funny thing is, first of all, they overplaying the shit out of Duncan. They're terrified of this motherfucker. Terrified of Duncan Robinson.
It should be.
Derek White done got beat on the same damn back.
Girl, every game.
Man, that damn Duncan 2-man game got Derek White in hell.
Like Missoula eyes.
Hey, Duncan wasn't even coming off the screen ready to shoot. He was coming off the screen ready to pass. He was like, who this time? Please.
Derek White's hairline went back 18 inches tonight. This motherfucker shit starting back here, coming out this motherfucker. He got a tail like the 80s. But like,
oh my God.
Bond, when did you feel like they quit? Like there was, I feel like everyone got a point in the game where they just got their back broke. Like what was the point in the game where you feel like these motherfuckers just said, I feel like Jason Tatum at one point was like, I don't want to play no more.
It felt like that. You know what? Let me go look at the quarter score. What are we? Why are we tied quarters? We winning quarters?
We've broken the tie.
No, 6-6.
No.
That was a huge key.
6-6, guys, in quarters. Their series is still in their hands. They're
Boston
right
did win the fourth. They did win the
Boston
fourth.
is right there.
I am looking. No, for real. For the score at the end of the quarter, I want to say it felt pretty. It felt really early on. I know in the third, it was just that run of like they just couldn't.
Yeah.
By the middle of the third, it was I've been too high for too long. I'm ready to come down. Like
I don't
when
want to
they
be
got
high
that
no
high,
more.
like
Right.
I don't want to be high no more. Like I'm tired of being high. I'm tired of the walls melting.
It's
I want the grass to stop walking. Like please, I'm tired.
They sitting in that one spot. They sit in that one spot of the sofa watching the TV, and it's not on.
I'm tired of staring at me in the mirror. Like I don't want to be this high no more. But no, like, I don't know. It felt like they got up and
Early.
they felt composed and tight. Like it wasn't like it didn't feel explosive and loose until like the third, but it was just tight the whole way through.
Yeah, Tiff, like Jaylen Brown. Somebody said 0 for 7 from 3. Like
Do we gotta talk about her?
Him and Jason are, I think, 7 for 43.
Invisible. Like he wasn't even there. Jaylen Brown wasn't there. You know what it is with Jason Tatum? The same play is when he quits. Whenever this one play happens, he dribbles down. Somebody sets a screen. He wants Max on him, and all of a sudden, here's Max, and then all of a sudden you see like a little blur, but you see a blur. It's Caleb. I'm coming.
Yeah.
I'm coming. And every time this play happens, he turns the ball. Oh, yep, he turns
just
the ball
like that.
over.
It's the arm.
And we go on, and then we're going down the court, and he's lollygagging every single game, and that's when he quits. I noticed that 3 games in a row.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny? I feel like Kobe changed his number tonight.
What were you gonna say, G? I'm not listening to you.
I was
Don't,
gonna
Alf. Don't
run the ticker. Run the ticker.
Don't run it. Somebody, please.
He said, "Don't text me." He said, "Don't."
The thoughts and views of Alphonse Sidney is not.
Kobe from the grave was.
Somebody said Kobe put that shit on Do Not Disturb.
Oh my god!
Kobe left his ass on read. Kobe left his ass on read.
Wrap it up, man.
Oh, come on, G. No, come on,
Kobe
G.
sent
G,
his
fix
ass
it.
to voicemail. Just no, nigga.
Christ,
You ain't gonna know. Don't do
Gee,
this.
what we
Don't
gonna
do
say?
that for me. Don't do that for me. I got enough problems. Sorry, G.
I was going to say that. Please. Never
Somebody
mind.
says Alpha's been suspended for 5 minutes for conduct detrimental to MHB.
Go, G.
It ain't my fault this nigga keep invoking Kobe. He hit six field goals.
Somebody said Kobe. Yo, no.
Say something.
Don't put that
Say
one
it,
out there.
Lou. Say it,
Somebody
Lou.
said Kobe's still alive. He just faked his death, so Tatum will leave him alone. Oh my God. Jesus, what is going on?
Hey, I would like to thank our subs. Unexpected.
There you go. There you go.
1 month at tier 1. Love it. D305 Nando resubscribed with Prime. Awk Beats. Sean Latti. Only Glasses gave out 10 community subs.
Hell yeah.
I'll drink to that. I just said I'm drinking a margarita in celebration for
You got some Merlot.
in Mexico.
Well, wait. We gotta hit him one time with what?
One time with the trip drop.
What the hell? Okay, shit. I don't know where that came from.
I thought it was Lou for a second. I'm like, oh, that's bold of you.
Yeah.
Joker also
And then
gave out
his mouth wasn't moving. I was like, I guess it ain't him.
kind of fucking.
That's it. Yep. That's what happened.
If anybody can guess whose voice that was, we'll send you a free shirt.
That was Brian.
You.
I literally
Send me a
said
free
it.
shirt.
It's definitely you.
Listen, what I want to do next, because if you're watching this, it's 20 minutes in, you want to see some highlights. And listen, all the highlights are from the first 3 quarters because they gave up halfway. They gave up halfway through the third. But we got some gagas for that ass. So let's go ahead, G. Let's go to our gagas of the game. By the way, y'all saw Jovic get his first.
Yeah, we did.
Okay, yeah.
First for many.
I mean, if Yurt would have finished it,
Yurt got no spring in them knees.
Man,
He's out of here after this season. He's gonna get that ring. He's gone.
He looked like he was wearing ankle weights on the way up. He just glided.
He got out rebounded by Lou Cormet. That's the one good skill you're good at, and you can't even do that.
And Muscala got him one style, man. It was Yurts of the minutes. Were
Did
great
you
to
guys
me.
just see what Joe Mazzulla said out of the locker room?
No, please give it to me. Please.
Jared Weiss,
Did he say he'd
NBA
four?
tweets out, Joe Mazzulla was asked if he'd lost the locker room. Mazzulla said, yeah, it's why I need to be better to figure out what this team needs. Why has that happened? Quote, I'm not sure.
Yo, he admitted it?
No, he literally admitted he just quit. He's like, man, fuck it.
You didn't see.
John, you couldn't even finish the series as the
Al
coach.
Horford was coaching.
Al Horford coached the whole game.
Yeah.
Al
They-
Horford was sitting.
He needs to
Get
be
paid extra
fired
for
too.
that?
Then
That has to be a CBA violation.
Yo, the analytics 3%. Listen. Let me like when Tiff says "fuck them numbers."
right there.
I don't believe in numbers. Like this is why. Like you have taken the human element completely out of this thing. There is no analytic. There's no stat that tells you what the fuck Spo can do compared to Joe Mozzarella. Like he fitted this nigga for a clown suit from the jump. Like as soon as the tip, like he fitted him for a clown suit and stuffed his ass in a locker. Like analytics will never like. They can tell you Jason Tatum is this. They can tell you Jaylen Brown is this. What they do, this and that, blah blah blah. A great 3-point shooting team. Do y'all remember? They said this is the greatest offensive team of all time in November.
Yep.
My God.
November. Listen. I like the other day. B-ball breakdown. Respected NBA Twitter account said the Lakers was the best team LeBron's ever played on.
Exactly. And look at them.
Y'all niggas fucking watch 3 games and come out with these fucking these broad fucking takes. November, you said Boston Celtics were the greatest offense of all time until the fucking fourth quarter. They didn't break 25 points a quarter.
Like, just stay in your market. Everybody, we ain't all got to be national. Everybody ain't got to. We can't expect y'all to watch all the games for everybody, but don't talk like you know what you're talking
it was
about.
Boston people talking about this is the greatest offense.
I remember that.
They don't know no better.
Basketball breakdowns. That's like.
Yeah, they don't know.
Like, what are we doing? What are we like? The discourse, the NBA discourse has become ridiculous, right? Like nobody has any fucking perspective. Whatever you saw yesterday is the greatest fucking thing you've ever seen. Like everyone needs to calm the fuck down. The Lakers are the best team LeBron's ever played on. This year's Lakers, because of Rui and D'Angelo Russell, D'Lo.
No, it's because of Austin Reeves. They say that's the best. That's the best. Mm-hmm.
This is
That's not even the best white guy LeBron's played with.
Swagless Tyler Hero. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, let's get to the guy.
Birdman's so much better than
Damn, I forgot we were in Gaga.
Here we go.
Little pick and roll with
One
Matt.
time.
Get it.
Look who he posted, Alf.
Who
is that, man?
Let me see it again. Who was that?
Look at very carefully.
Who did he do it to? Oh, here you go. Here's this fat motherfucker. Diabetes.
He just looks like he wants to cry all the time.
All the time.
Are you
Your
like
boy,
a,
dog,
like
that's
a-
your boy.
like a sloppy
Look at this.
crier?
But look at this. Got him. Was that Jaylen Brown?
Jaylen Brown.
I'm out on Jaylen.
Ooh, I've lost. Ooh,
Jalen,
he got
down.
worse. He got worse ankles than my grandma. I'm out on him.
also, I'm out on them fucking braids. Like, what are you doing?
The braids are
That's
out. The braids are out on his forehead.
His braids
running.
look like
They
Tim,
running.
his braids
The
look
braids
like
are
they
out on
got.
him.
No, they look like they need barrettes at the end of that motherfucker.
I've never seen a
the
finger
plastic
crossed over by a
was-
spin like that.
Yeah, come on. You know what I'm talking about when I say a barrette.
Put some beads back there.
He needs some beads to weight him
No,
on
he
down.
don't
He
need no-
ain't got enough
No,
length.
I'm not. No, he don't even deserve beads. He gets.
I wanna hear him. I wanna hear him chink chink when he run down the court. I wanna hear the beads go chink chink.
He don't deserve beads. He gets barrettes. That's it.
The plastic was that you got to push real hard to clip.
You know what I'm
Walk
talking
around
about.
and you bend the little piece that's supposed to go
Oh,
in.
here-
Hey guys,
Hey,
Oh,
here go Duncan Magic Robinson.
Oh.
Look at how scared Al Horford is of Duncan Robinson.
dribbling.
Duncan
The
coming
best-
off the screen like
Yo,
Practice.
Look at that,
the best thing is to have
the best
guys
is
that
Dwayne
can
Wade.
shoot. You don't want to leave them.
Mm-hmm.
They are
Then
not
we
trying
learn
to
how
leave
do
our
the other
shooters.
stuff.
And he was
Exactly.
he stopped that he was like about to shoot the three. And he's like, fuck it, I got the lane.
Mm-hmm.
Duncan was out there like, I'm just about to try some stuff. let me get ready for Duncan said, let me get ready for the finals. Let me just
Like, damn, I could get to the rim if I want to. Shit.
Coach
Yeah.
Lou, I'm out here looking at G League. I'm talking Summer League, G League Duncan. I'm looking at Summer League,
Bro.
G League Gabe. Like
Yep.
these boys is out here like, oh,
Hey.
it's like work out here.
Duncan
Like,
got the Celtics fans in the spaces talking about Damian Lillard.
to do what? He's supposed to guard Duncan?
I don't know. They talk about Damian Lillard in the Celtics.
He gonna
space
go.
right here, man. I
He
ain't
gonna
gonna
guard
Yo,
Duncan?
we had one offensive rebound. They had 21. Ooh, yo.
No,
Because we didn't miss no shots, Bond.
Hey now,
but I thought you was playing. I
That's
thought you was
crazy.
fucking playing.
one of them hoes.
One. Because when you
Bond.
don't miss,
Who got
They
that
got
one, by the way?
21.
Bond,
when you
dead
don't
ass.
miss.
Yo, she
Oh,
dead ass.
yeah,
for real.
Jovic.
Yes, when you
Jovic,
don't miss.
on the with the year
On the-
Jovic got in the
Jovic
rebound
with
with
the
the
layup.
Jovic,
Bond, dead
if
ass.
Yurtseven didn't miss that, we would have been. I promise you, would have been NBA history. The Heat win a game
Yes.
with zero offensive rebounds.
So
'Cause when you don't miss-
let me watch this.
Undrafted
let me watch
players.
This Mizzou.
When you don't miss, Lou, that's what happens.
Hey,
21-1. Bond's dead ass. I thought you was playing. No, but like for real. G,
You know
like,
I don't do
tonight-
bits, baby. You know I don't do no bits.
G, like yo, like dead ass. Like I was watching these guys, these undrafted, because listen, my man. Yes, no. Vane Hype says no way. It is literally 21-1 in offensive rebounds. The Heat were out rebounded by 22 tonight. They just ain't missed.
Is that
They ain't missed.
crazy?
They ain't need no fucking offensive
they were
rebounds.
like, that motherfucker don't miss.
That motherfucker.
He's
does-
good.
Even in the height of
Don't
controversy, he don't
He's
miss.
fucking good.
The Knicks
They was
are
talking
going
about
to
Gabe
LA.
Vincent the whole time.
And look how many
He's fucking
people.
good.
Look how many people played tonight. Like this is crazy.
Everybody but Udonis.
Exactly.
Yeah, they, for him. They try to get him out there.
Hey, Haslam was like, "Fuck no, I ain't playing, man."
I think Bo was literally looking at Chris Quinn at one point. He's like, "Should we put him out there?"
I think he was. When
and
they
then
zoomed
Haslam's
in on
face
him.
was like, "Don't fucking
nope.
put me out there."
Yeah,
but-
I think so.
But I will say, without Tyler and Vic, okay, so you've lost two major rotation players. Somehow Spo was still going 9 deep in every game, and legit 9 deep. Tonight he went 12 deep, but that's garbage time. A bunch of guys got 5 minutes. But you're talking about 9 deep in every game without two functional rotation players.
And then Kevin only played 5 minutes.
And
Yep.
Kevin only
only
played.
played 5 minutes. But so that's something to watch because
Apparently he's fine. He could have played
I'm
the rest
not
of the game.
trying to look forward to the Nuggets. I'm not. We should. Well, this is not the preview show.
You're right.
This is the post game show.
All I'll say is on Twitter they said if both series ends in sweep, we have 8 days off until the finals.
Listen, get your back right.
Sounds like
Kevin,
vacation time.
get everything right you need.
Spoelstra
Jimmy
said
put
that
that
Love.
ankle in a bubble.
So Spo in this post-game presser says Love said he's fine and probably could have returned in the second half.
All right, but we didn't need him.
go.
We didn't need him.
He was like, chill out.
Right.
We ain't need him.
Caleb got
Let's
this.
go.
Right? Caleb got it. Sit down.
Caleb's been fucking hooping, man.
Hooping.
Boy.
Hitching
Okay.
on.
Hitching on.
Let's talk a little bit. I don't want to talk about Jimmy. I don't want to talk about Bam. I want to talk about the rest of these guys, Tiff.
Oh, the
I want to talk about the
undrafted.
rest of these guys, the undrafteds, if you will. Gabe Vincent came out tonight. Gabe Vincent came out tonight and was like, y'all going to pay me. If it ain't y'all, somebody going to pay me.
All the way from China.
You know what's funny? Tiff, y'all seen you seen before the Knicks series, they were like, yo, Gabe Vincent and Max Strus wouldn't even
Get him out of here.
be in our rotation.
Get him out. Remember what they said? Trade him for a second round pick.
They wouldn't even be in the rotation for the Knicks. Now Knicks fans got them photoshopped in Knicks jerseys.
I don't ever want to
talk
see
about
that
you think we could make this work?
Can we
Hey.
can we afford them?
Can we afford them?
We got the cap space.
Right?
What would you give up to get Gabe Vincent? No, but I'm sitting there. I'm watching Gabe Vincent tonight, and I probably should have went to Bond, but like Max, all these guys is the same thing. Like they literally the others. Like Jimmy didn't have to do shit.
Nope.
Tiff,
Nothing.
Jimmy didn't have to do nothing tonight.
Yeah, 2 points at halftime.
Because everybody looking at the jerseys. They looking at the back. Oh, they got Derek White as a other. They got this one. They got Smart. They got this and listen. You play the game between the lines. It could say whatever it want to say on the paper. We got Jason Tatum. We got the top 6 players in the series. Do you? Because to me it looked like y'all getting run out the gym by motherfuckers that was stacking groceries 2 weeks ago.
Wasn't that what Kenny Smith said to start off the series? Like, oh, maybe the Heat might have, or they like basically a wash between the number 1, number 2 best players in the series between Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and Bam and Jimmy. But he was like 3, 4, 5, and 6 go to Boston, guaranteed.
Yeah. Okay.
First of all, it ain't a wash with the first player. Like we got to be real honest.
It's
It ain't
not.
a wash. Oh, I mean it is a wash.
He's washing him off the court.
Because it's Jimmy
washing
him
his ass off the
exactly.
court. Thank you.
And
And
for what
honestly-
I've seen, James Brown getting outplayed by Bam. So he's
The
James
Heat have
Brown
the-
now.
The Heat have the best
He
2
changed.
players in the series. Okay, and then Jason Tatum out here getting his first 3-quarter points. Great. But after that, man, the Heat are washing these motherfuckers from like
Look at who you got.
Brian.
Hey.
Listen, and I know Bond yells at me about this all the time. I love when Malcolm Brogdon has the ball in a high pressure situation. I'm not afraid of Malcolm
know, that's
Brogdon
fine.
ever. Like Malcolm Brogdon was supposed to be the guy. Like, oh, what are they gonna do with Malcolm Brogdon? Nigga, nothing.
Wait. I think. Remind me if I'm correct. We've played him once before when he was with the Pacers in the bubble, right? He was, and we swept them then, right?
Yes.
Come on, Spicy Brian.
At this point, he hasn't won a game against the Heat in the playoffs in his career, right?
0 for 7 against the Miami Heat. Like, go ahead, keep telling me Malcolm Brogdon is gonna be a difference fucking maker. What was that? What happened?
What was that? Oh.
G pressing buttons.
I don't know
And
what's going on.
and you're on mute.
Everybody
Hey,
with the
you
Pacers?
muted? Oh,
And he's muted.
Okay, like the old motherfucker on the Zoom call right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if we can get.
We're stuck
we
in
can go-
2020.
I'm trying to see if we can go live to a Spaces. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
All
Figure it
right.
out.
I
Figure
think
it
I
out.
got
Figure
it.
it out.
I think I got it.
Are you ready?
Jalen.
All right,
ready?
I'll do it
You want
live.
to go?
Go.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's
Let's
go.
go.
Let's
Take
go
us.
live.
Take
You guys
us.
gotta let me know if you can hear this.
What we doing over there? No? Yes. We can hear you.
I love the title so far.
Turn it up.
Turn it
John
up.
Jablanca.
Turn it
Who
up.
are you?
They always talking about John Jablanca.
We should have been
Keep our names.
them after
Right.
game 1.
Like Caleb Martin, Gabe Vincent, dude, like Strus, like they're just murdering our guys. It's not even.
Actually,
More
we
vo-
should've given
a little
Can you
more
turn it
volume.
up, G?
That's a great question.
Well,
And
like
From Missoula said I didn't have them ready to play. That's how. Yeah, it's about 3 series.
Is that guy driving?
To say that.
He's lost the locker room.
Right.
Damn, turn it up.
They're saying he lost the locker room is what I've heard.
Right. Joe Mazzulla
right,
said he
get
didn't
back-
have the
get
same
back
prepared
out,
to
G,
play.
until you can-
Let's try this later.
Yeah.
Let's try this later.
Yeah, until you
Yeah,
can
we
get the
need more
volume up.
volume.
Nah, bro.
No, apparently Joe Mazzulla said I didn't. Okay, so Coach Lou, Joe Mazzulla says I didn't have them ready to play, and that's on me. Let me explain something to y'all. If
What?
you have to get NBA players,
Right.
Handers 95 says great ASMR. It was like kind of like erotic.
The crazy thing is he had it
Save
turned
us,
up. You just
Brad.
couldn't hear him. They're that
Yeah.
depressed, guys.
Yeah, they're just sad.
It's not on G.
Lou, if you have to get these dudes who have been to, like, I'm gonna get to some people talking about they're too young.
What?
They've been to like 7 conference finals.
I mean, Tatum is only 18.
Yeah. But like for Joe Mazzulla to say I didn't get them ready for the game, like this is the third coach they've been through, and this is the third time, like not third time. This is multiple times they've shit themselves in big situations. It like Mazzulla is a clown, but is it Mazzulla's fault at this point?
Hey man, at some point they gotta go in there. They gotta look in the mirror and be like, "Damn, is it us?" Because there's a Udoka wasn't fixing this. We took him to 7 last year, and half our starting lineup was injured.
Yes,
like, and they
then
got
went against the Warriors, and they shit themselves over and over again.
And that's what they're known for. That's what Boston in general is known for, just being shitty and shitting themselves.
They're
That's
lucky
just
that we
in
only
general.
shot 30% last season in the playoffs against them that series.
Super unfortunate, but for real, the Celtics they didn't even look like they wanted to be there. And I know as soon as Mazzulla came out there at halftime after the interview, he was like, the energy was great in the locker room, guys. Like, yeah, no, I
Came
didn't
out
really
smiling.
yeah. You know, there was tears behind that smile. He was dying. He's like,
Yo,
man,
he looked shell shocked on the sideline.
Tiff, he's just not ready. He's
not ready.
But Bon, here's the thing, right? Like, why is it up to Mazzulla to be ready? They got Marcus Smart, Al Horford, Brogdon, Tatum, Brown, all these guys who have been battle tested. Like, they should carry their coach at some point, right? Like why? It's not on him at this point. And to me, like, okay, he's not a great coach, but there are certain things like, yo, these guys got to step up. And Mans ain't even hitting field goals in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, no. Much of it is on them. Much of it is on them shrinking in the moment and just, not comporting themselves like they have been here before, like they know what is required of them in the moment and at this stage. But some of it is on Joe. Like Jalen, Jason, they have to bring it. They have to be engaged. They have to do other things when they're not shooting well. But Joe also has to put them in spots to help them do other things when they're not shooting well. You have all these not ball dominant guys, but people who are kind of better suited with the ball in the hand. You don't see Jason playing too much off the ball, really. You don't really see Jalen doing anything really off the ball. You have Marcus Smart doing all the playmaking for them last game, but he was throwing lobs to Robert Williams. Like Joe has that's that mentality shit, talking about trying to absolve himself of some responsibility here, some coach, but you can't do that. You are actually going to have coached in this series, but you're not wrong, Alf, in that Jason and Jalen have done themselves a disservice and how they have just gone about the things that they can control in themselves.
Tiff, I feel like they came into the series like everybody was out here telling me that Boston is clearly the better team. It's in my little title. Boston is clearly the better team. They clearly have the better bench. They are way more talented. Talented being another word for I know the names on their teams, their team, because I don't watch Heat game.
Because their 2K rating says that they have a better overall.
Yeah, the 2K shit. Like, even tonight, going home where the Heat have not lost a game in the playoffs, the Heat were an underdog by Vegas standards, and Vegas watches games. Like, the bookmakers watch games. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so this is really fucking weird. And I feel like Joe Mazzulla felt like I got the more talented team. I can roll the ball out and let these motherfuckers go.
He
I
literally
think
said it in
I
the
think
first
he
game.
yeah, he did. But the funniest part is that what we keep the funniest part is we keep forgetting that like he's going up against Spo. And something that Bond said about like Jason and Jalen, they're both ball dominant players. So when one has the ball, the other one is doing nothing.
They just
So,
stand in
but here's the funniest thing. If you turn that corner, Spo had the same thing with Bam and Jimmy.
And
But
figured
look how,
out.
and that's the key. That's the
Yes.
key to the whole series.
Yes.
Everything that bought, because guess what? Take Spo and put him on the other sideline. Guess what you got?
Girl,
White.
finals
Exactly.
champion.
Probably
It's on the players because they're obviously they're non-committal. They look non-committal to everything they do on the court. Like, do I want to shoot? Do I want to pass? Like, they just look like they don't know. And it's not about youth. This is just pretty much who they are. Like, Jason Tatum's a very good player. He's also very inconsistent with everything that he does. So this is who they are. It's par for the course. The problem is, who did they play first? Atlanta. Atlanta wasn't able to overcome their own deficits.
6 games.
Right, but I'm saying Atlanta wasn't able.
Series.
Right, but Atlanta wasn't able to stop doing the things that they do wrong because they could have beat them.
They could've
Philly,
taken the 7.
exactly. Look at Philly. Philly wasn't able to capitalize when they had them down. That's the thing. They've been down every series. Like they're not front running in any of these series. They've been down each and every time. The problem is James and Embiid couldn't close the deal. Now when
they're even more
mentally,
weak-minded than these motherfuckers.
Exactly.
Because the Heat players aren't going out there and saying, "Ooh, I'm only Gabe Strus, and now I got to guard Jason Tatum." They don't
Gabe
care who's in. That's it. That's it. That's that last drink. I shouldn't have had it.
Have one more.
But you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying.
They're awful role players.
Yeah, but legit, like nobody's afraid of Jason Tatum on the Heat. Like nobody is out here. They don't care that he texts Kobe. They don't care that he has a son. They don't care about none of that shit. Nobody's afraid. And let me tell you, and nobody's afraid of fucking Jaylen Brown. Like nobody's afraid of nobody on the Celtics team.
I'm sad.
Alf, they weren't afraid of Giannis. They weren't afraid of the Bucks. Jimmy wasn't afraid of Drew Holiday, who the players voted the toughest defender to score against. They're not scared of anybody. And it's funny because they've said this all year, and we're like, you guys are fucking crazy. Shut up. And they were dead ass. They're like, we're not scared of anybody. Like, you think we're the 18th? Haha. Wait. Just wait.
Brooke Lopez, too. Add him to that list. Because we all were fucking scared of him 2 years ago when we got swept. We all were talking shit about Bam not driving to the paint. He's always passing up the open looks that he was giving him. They've been taking every single person that they lost in these playoff series, taking that challenge, and not just winning it, but demolishing them.
This is a revenge tour.
They are coming for revenge. I wish the Lakers made it to the other side, to be honest, in that Western Conference. But
but you know what it is.
See what happened last season.
Go ahead, Lou.
That Jokic thing. Go ahead, Lou.
Go ahead, Lou.
There you go. That you know what it is the Jokic thing now. After Tuesday.
Where is Markeith? Can we go grab him?
He's
busy
doing
in
podcast. He's doing podcast
traded,
with Paul George, like just over here, like just giving us flowers and roses all the way through these playoffs. Shout out to you, Keith. But isn't Tuesday the 10-year anniversary for MHB? Oh, so fitting. Oh, so
Wednesday.
Oh, so fitting. Tune in, man.
Oh,
we better have a great 10-year anniversary.
Sweeping the fucking Celtics out of the fucking conference finals. When we had what was the percent chance we had?
It was 2, then it was 3, then it was 65.
Exactly.
3%.
No chance. Apparently.
I got it up there. I just got it up there.
So okay, really quickly, do we want to talk about the next series, or we're not doing that yet?
Not yet. We gotta wait for the celebration.
We're gonna have 8 days to talk about that series.
There you go. Right.
Okay,
we got a week.
It's actually, Alf, and the thing kind of like talking about like they're not scared of anybody. I like what Reggie Miller said on the broadcast. They don't forget anything. Al Horford hit that three. That's the last time the Celtics were in control of the series. Gabe Vincent hits the pull-up that Boston hasn't been able to hit all series. Duncan dancing. Jimmy finger guns. Look all timeout, motherfucker.
And looking right at him.
He was looking for him, right? Like he was
looking.
If you run that back before Gabe shoots the three, Jimmy's already doing the ice in his veins. I promise you. Look. Run
Jimmy's just styling. Jimmy's having a
so funny.
Look, Gabe's dribbling up into it. Jimmy
already,
look at Jimmy. Look at Jimmy. Ice in his veins.
Oh, he already did it.
Yeah. What time it was?
Yeah. We having fun.
Hey, you look at him. Are you?
Is he shaking too?
He followed, dog.
He was like shaking with it.
You saw his eyes like looking.
Oh my goodness. What? Al Horford got the head of a cat.
Look at him right there. Look
yeah,
at him
you
right
do,
there.
Bon.
Yeah.
Look at him. He's doing it. He's tapping the vein already.
Get that big vein out.
He knew what it was.
Big vein
he wasn't even
coffee.
looking at the shot. He was like,
big vein coffee.
Man, but if y'all,
look at the
last
bench.
game. Look what Caleb did. I mean, not Caleb. Look what Gabe did to fucking Jason Tatum last game. The biggest shot of the game.
Had him out there playing Twister.
Somebody said doing the hokey pokey and shit.
Yep, that's me. Jason Tatum.
I guess you're wondering how I got here.
My man was like,
his left leg went to the fucking quantum realm. Just
he was stanky legging. Oh my god.
It's fun to just laugh.
No, but like, listen, like, the appreciation like we have to have, and like, there's like a lot of shit going around on Twitter and just different things about who believed in this team and who didn't believe in this team. Listen, every Heat fan over the course of this season lost faith at some point or another, right? And most of us lost faith after that Atlanta game. Like, after seeing Clint Capella just destroy you on the boards, like, it was tough. And then getting into the fourth quarter of the Bulls game, and, like, you need Max Strus to save your life. You know what I mean? Max Strus had to save their life against the Chicago Bulls. And so, like, listen, you can't blame Heat fans for losing faith, right? And so, like, I understand that completely. Like, so, like, people like, oh, you lost faith. Come on, who did it at some point? But I will say there's a difference between losing faith in your team and shitting on the players on the team, right?
It's not even that. It's like people were blatantly made fun of people for saying they were a shot away from the finals and that this team was good. That, like, there was a point in time that if you were to say, can we let this team figure it out? You were like mocked and ridiculed, and you were called an organizational apologist or toxically positive.
Yeah.
And I think it was like
their team.
And by the way, I think it was fair to be like, nah, I think this team's trash. Because that was a totally fair assessment, right? Because, like, they weren't shooting well, they weren't playing well, but, like, the idea of, like, sell everybody for parts, it's just fucking crazy.
Ridiculous.
Oh,
you never do that when you got Jimmy Butler on your team.
Baby.
And then,
hit the robe on with the robe on.
I gotta keep it down, right? Okay, I gotta keep it fucking down because listen, my wife's sleeping. I'm at a spa. My wife took me to a fucking spa. It's my 40th birthday on Tuesday.
Drunk for you.
So I'm good. Listen, I'm fucking vibing. I'm vibing. Fucking vibing. I'm here relaxing, getting massages and shit. And then I turn on the television and that's the fucking game I see. That's the fucking game I see.
Hey, you know what's crazy?
Talk about a happy ending, man. Holy shit. What a joke. These fucking Celtics are a fucking joke. Joe Mazzulla is a fucking trust fund coach. Okay? He was given a good roster and then he never won. He never even got a fucking job. He is garbage. He does nothing. Fuck Boston. You are fucking losers. This fucking I can't wait to see who's gonna still pick. Oh, they still got it. Listen, who can count us out? You can't. That music is really fucking loud. G, listen, I can't even hear myself think over that music. Anyway, listen. All I'm saying is we were wrong. I apologize. It ain't Heat in 5, motherfuckers. It's Heat in 4. All right, because this shit is over. It's a wrap. Boston can fucking suck it. All right. I'll see you on Tuesday.
Peace.